Hi everyone. So I'm doing a recording for Easter. Thank you for being here. This is Samantha. So welcome back to Silent Screams, Loud Strength. I'm your host, Samantha, and a survivor, an author, an advocate for those who have been silenced and pushed aside or forgotten by the system. And forgotten by the system that's supposed to protect us, okay? Let's not leave that detail out. In today's episode, it's deeply personal to me. It's called Homeless for Easter, Finding Faith in the Shadows. So let's find faith, strength in the shadows. This episode is for everyone facing homelessness or profound instability during the Holy Week. The Holy Week is, Easter is actually a season that is often dressed up. It's a celebration, but for me right now, it's feeling unbearably heavy when you are trying to surmount everything: grief, trauma, sheer exhaustion from surviving and the events that have been happening in life. It is a heavy toll for me right now. It actually feels like a step back, but I'm channeling forward and moving on because life doesn't stop. So I want you to know right now that if you're without a home this Easter, if you're wondering or if you're waiting for justice that seems to forever delay because the wheels of justice are ever so slow, you are not alone. So the illusion of Easter. When you think of Easter, we often imagine full tables, the whole pastel colors, the church services, the bells that are ringing, children laughing, Easter eggs and everything else. It's a painted time of joy and family and resurrection. But when your Easter is so quiet, cold, and spent in temporary, shelter and accommodation, it feels somewhat unjust. So what is it that Holy Week really represents for me right now? What if your Holy Week begins not with a praise but with pain? How would you handle that? This is where I am, so this is my real story right now. So that's the reality of many women, not just speaking for myself, but speaking for many others, and many that have not found their voices yet, and especially survivors of domestic abuse that are still being traumatized by their past and post a separation. Women who cough, suffering, sleep in cars, are waiting in courtrooms, or just fearing eviction. Women who were once so proud of their own home and their community within the church. They felt like they belonged somewhere, and now because of this homelessness, let me be clear. Homelessness doesn't always look like cardboard signs or street corners, okay? Sometimes it's invisible. Sometimes it's court orders that are not just. Sometimes it's systematic failures. And sometimes it's just being locked out of your own home by the legal system that hasn't listened to your case properly. So Holy Week through the eyes of a displaced person, for me, this is how it looks right now. The Holy Week at its heart is a story of betrayal, abandonment, suffering, ultimate renewal. But we forget that the story of Easter begins in darkness. So Christ was betrayed. He wept. He wept. He was denied. He was judged, and he was fairly untreated, and he was crucified. He was for all intents and purposes homeless, really, just like I am right now. He was unprotected, he was alone, and he was condemned. And yet, even in his tomb, the story wasn't over. The truth gave him comfort. So the truth also gives me comfort, actually, when I reflect on the story of Christ and church and what actually Easter means. So you can start to see a secret, not in the light, but in the shadows. So as a moment of reflection, I take heed on the challenges that our own Lord, who was crucified on the cross, suffered and died for me. So this truth gives me comfort, because when you are lost, when you have lost everything, your home, your identity, your dignity, your peace, you start to see that the sacredness of your light is not only in the shadows, but it's also in the path that's been laid before you. So you realize you are not abandoned. You are standing on your own sacred ground without the four walls. So preparing for Easter without a home. Wow. So how do we emotionally and spiritually prepare for Easter when you literally feel completely untethered? Here are some practical steps that might help us all through this wilderness or whatever path you're on right now. Maybe we should create like a sacred ritual wherever we are. Even in this exile moment, we take a moment to reflect. Maybe a place where we can light a candle and a whispered prayer, just a simple journal entry maybe on how things are going and how you're feeling, and observing your spirituality during this time. The divine isn't found in buildings alone. It's found in that moment of breath and stillness and quiet. So, packing maybe a Holy Week care bag, including one item that brings you comfort, maybe just your rosary, a scarf, or a coat, or just your journal. Something that reminds you of who you are beyond your circumstances. I think that is really important. So, find a place where you can ground yourself. And in that place, in the message of resurrection, even in your situation, even if your situation doesn't change tomorrow, know this resurrection is a process. Even in the darkness, even if you are just becoming. Reach out maybe to someone if you have family and friends that you can trust, whether it's or even a local church or shelter or a hotline, and speak to someone. Reach out. Sometimes that's just one conversation that opens the doors for you. So please, really, really look after yourself and let resurrection come along with you as well. You are part of the journey. God died for us on the cross, and He has not condemned you to this situation. This too shall pass. But don't pressure yourself to celebrate Easter. If all that you can do during this time is just to survive, that is enough, sacred, that is enough for you to do. So, a letter to the one without a home during Easter. Dear one, you may not have a roof over your head right now, but you still have your soul. You may not feel safe right now, but you are still sacred. You may be sleeping on somebody's floor, or in a shelter bed, or even walking the streets. But your story is not over yet. You are not your label. You are not the labels they have given you. You are not your case file. You are not the eviction notice. You are not silent. You are not going to be silenced. You are resurrecting in the human form. You are a promise unfolding. And even in your wilderness, God sees you and God is with you. So I want to do a little meditation with you that can help us all to feel grounded and loved during this Easter time. So in a moment, I'm going to guide you through a meditation created just for you and for those facing homelessness, for those who are feeling deeply uncertain this Easter time. So first of all, take a deep breath with me. Inhale hope and exhale fear. Let's do that again. Inhale hope, exhale fear. You are safe in this space. You are seen. You are loved. Let's begin. Breathe now. Breathe in. Breathe out fear. Breathe in hope and breathe out fear. Continue to breathe. Maybe now you can sit on the ground or sit in a chair and make sure you feel the earth grounding you steady. Maybe you can begin to close your eyes right now. This is a meditation. In the shadows, I am still held. In my homeless and my hopeless during Easter, I'm finding faith in the shadows. And if not, just softness in your gaze. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be at peace. Find peace within you. Just this moment is enough. Take a slow breath in. Hold it gently. And exhale out fear. As you exhale, everything feels heavy. And breathe in and hold your peace. And exhale your pain. Let your body soften, your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. You do not have to hold anything right now. It's okay to lay down just for a while. Wherever you are, a shelter or a car, a stranger's floor, or a borrowed bed, you are still worthy of rest. You are still worthy of hope. You are still worthy of love. Let's journey inward for a moment. Imagine you are standing at the edge of the field. It's in the early morning. Mist rises in the air. The ground is cold beneath your feet. But the sky holds so much promise. You feel alone. But then you notice the light at a distance. You begin to walk towards the light. No rush. You are not afraid. Just trust. With every step you take, you release something. Step 1, you release your shame. Step 2, you release fear. Step 3, you release and lay all the invincible. And now you arrive at the light. It doesn't judge you. It welcomes you. It says, I have been waiting. Now place your hand gently on your heart and feel anchored and feel your breath. Feel your heart beating and repeat after me, either loud or in your heart. I am not what happened to me. I am not where I sleep tonight. I am not forgotten. I am held. I am healing. I am becoming. Let your truth settle you now, and let your truth settle your body. You are worthy of a house. You are worthy to be identified not by a postcard. You are not more than your paperwork. You are more than your pain. You are more than your survival. In this sacred silence, ask yourself, what do you need right now? Is it safety? Is it rest? Is it just a sign of hope? Now gently imagine that all your needs are met. By the light, by the love, by something greater than you. Let it pour into you like sunlight through the trees. You are not alone. Even here, even now, you are not alone. Let's take one deep breath together, and we inhale for the ones who couldn't, and we exhale for the ones that have survived. You are a miracle, still in motion, and Easter belongs to you too. May you be wrapped in the peace tonight, and may tomorrow bring a door you didn't even see coming. Stay soft, stay strong, and when you are ready, you can come back to the room now. I'll be here always. I see you. I hear you. I will pray along with you during this Easter time. May God open a door. May His resurrection resurrect your needs.